Are you looking for the best Samsung smartwatches? In this video, we will look at some of the 10 best smartwatches on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. First, I figure it's best to start with a new Samsung watch that has all the bells and whistles. While it's a little pricier than many of the other Samsung smartwatches on this list, it's still a great pick for those for whom price isn't an object due to its functionality and extra features. Coming in sizes of both 41 and 45 mm, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 is the most recent iteration of the Galaxy Watch line. It features tons of great apps and sensors that make it worth the high price tag, including a battery that lasts longer than a day, with the Samsung Galaxy exclusive feature that allows you to provide power to the smartwatch if you have a matching Galaxy phone, an automatic sleep tracker, fitness tracking for 7 different activities, voice call and voice text functionality, and much more. It's really the Swiss Army knife of Samsung watches. You can even pay using the watch through Samsung Pay, no need to bring your wallet to the store or work. Fortunately, the watch is bolstered with multi-layered digital security to keep your personal information and banking data safe, a key concern in this day and age. It's both iOS and Android smartphone compatible, though again, you get extra features and functionality for pairing this watch with a Samsung phone. But I'd also point out the watch's excellent durability. It's water resistant up to 50 m and comes with a leather strap that's perfect for form and function. It also comes in 3 colors, bronze, black, and silver, and you'll enjoy the minimalist but stylish aesthetic regardless. The digital screen changes quickly and is well lit, so you'll never need to squint at the screen to see what's being displayed. Ultimately, the downside is that there are plenty of smartwatches on the market that offer a better battery life, whereas the Galaxy Watch 3 can only go up to 56 hours at most. It's usually shorter than that, too, depending on the features you use. My advice? This is a great pick if you want a modern, up-to-date smartwatch that has everything Samsung has to offer. But since it's a bit costly, I'd only recommend it if you'll actually use all that stuff. Otherwise, more budget-friendly alternatives can give you a similar experience without demanding quite as high a cost. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2. Want a smartwatch better suited for fitness activities and helping you stick to your fitness goals? The Samsung Galaxy Active 2 was the most recent version of this particular line of Samsung watches, and it's designed from the ground up to include additional fitness functions and features. For instance, the Active 2 is built so that it will automatically start tracking your workouts once you set your parameters and train it to recognize when you've started to run or lift. This means you won't have to fiddle with your smartwatch at the beginning of your workout session each time you head to the gym. What exactly can you track? All the staple exercise activities you would imagine, including running, lifting, swimming, and more. Even better, this watch comes with pace coaching, a special feature you can engage to let the watch coach you through your exercises. This will help prevent you from overexerting yourself or pushing too hard during your workout, as well as help you maintain proper form. After your workout, the watch can check your heartbeat and track your sleep quality using the built-in monitors at the base of the watch face. This will help you get the best sleep and make sure that you have the energy you need for the following day's exercise routine. The watch comes in a simple black color with red hands and details on the watch's face, so it's stark and a little masculine in terms of aesthetic. It also comes in a 40 mm size only. But since the design of a fitness-focused watch is less important than for a general-use watch, this may not be much of an issue. This watch also only operates through Bluetooth connectivity. Again, this goes to show how much the watch's manufacturers are focused on fitness stuff instead of general use. You won't be able to receive texts or phone calls using this watch, but that could be a good thing for folks who don't like to be interrupted in the middle of their workouts. All in all, it's a fantastic Samsung fitness watch with a leather band that's tough and comfortable with plenty of exercise-focused features to keep you busy and motivated. Just be sure that the watch fits your wrist before buying. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy Watch Active. The last Samsung fitness watch was a little pricey, even though its value cannot be denied. But this Samsung watch, the original Active, offers many of the same top-tier features at a much more reasonable price tag. This may make it a better choice if you want something affordable but still valuable. It's a little more versatile than its specialized successor, offering phone, email, and calendar functionalities in addition to fitness tracking, sleep tracking, and a heart rate monitor like the Active 2. The original Active Samsung Activity Tracker can automatically detect up to 6 exercises, but it also has the capability of tracking up to 39 more unique or specialized exercises depending on your fitness goals. In addition to normal sleep tracking, this Samsung Bluetooth watch can analyze your sleep patterns and help you come up with a schedule that keeps you refreshed and energized at all times. Since it's a more versatile smartwatch overall, it's capable of linking with your phone to stream music, keep you connected to your texting or call notifications, and works with both Android and iOS devices. It's even a little thinner and lighter than the Active 2, featuring a lightweight rubber wristband. The battery lasts for several days on a single charge, and GPS tracking means you can take this watch with you anywhere and keep track of your steps or distance traveled, even in inclement weather. The watch even comes in 3 different colors rather than regular black, offering additional potential to match it with your workout ensemble. In my opinion, the original Samsung Active is a better pick if you aren't interested in a fitness-only watch, but still want something with plenty of fitness tracking features to suit your exercise intentions. It doesn't hurt that it's a little more affordable than its subsequent counterpart, either. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Fit. Not all Samsung watches are super expensive, high-tech gadgets that only 6-figure earners can hope to obtain. Check out this cheap Samsung watch that also has a few great fitness features to help exercise enthusiasts who may be on a budget. The Samsung Galaxy Fit offers automatic fitness tracking right out of the box, allowing you to start collecting fitness data as soon as you start running, cycling, or even walking. It also comes with a pretty, brightly colored AMOLED display, which is always on and allows you to check out your real-time fitness info with just a glance. It's an ultimately durable watch, which is clear to see given the low asking price. It can be taken underwater, so it's a good watch for swimming enthusiasts, but it also includes passive fitness tracking functions like daily step tracking, calorie burn tracking, caffeine intake, and even sleep monitoring alongside heart rate monitoring. It's also compatible with both iOS and Android devices, and it can connect via Bluetooth to your smartphone to keep you plugged into your notifications and phone calls. While it can't make or receive phone calls by itself, you will be able to set or program quick replies to texts and get key information about your upcoming day, like the weather forecast or other scheduled events. In a way, I found it to be a great all-in-one smartwatch that offers most of the main features and functions you'd want from these devices with the exception of phone calls. But I can't be too upset about that given the asking price and its slim profile. This watch unfortunately only comes in black by default, but you may be able to find a few other colors scattered throughout the market if you want something that specifically goes with your workout clothes or aesthetic. Not a fan of this watch, but still on a budget? Check out our best cheap smartwatches, which includes brands other than Samsung. Number 5. Samsung Galaxy Watch. Let's hop back to the Samsung Galaxy line with the original Galaxy Watch. It's still pricier than many other smartwatches on the market, but it's also much more affordable than its more recent successors. It comes in 2 sizes and 2 colors, allowing some degree of aesthetic diversity. Why choose this over the more recent and contemporary Samsung Galaxy models? In my eyes, you could always pick up a cheaper original Galaxy and get many of the same features and benefits of the newer Samsung Galaxy watches without having to pay quite so much. That's worthwhile, no? Let's break down all that it offers. For one, it has a better battery life than the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3, it lasts for up to several days before needing to recharge. It also comes with a wireless charger out of the box, plus comes with several fitness tracking features like heart rate tracking and sleep monitoring. There are a few backsteps, though, compared to newer models. For instance, it only connects via Bluetooth rather than LTE, so you will only be able to connect to your Android or iOS smartphone using that connection type. It also doesn't make or receive phone calls. You should note that this watch's default digital face is much more complex than typical, minimalist LED screens you can find on modern smartwatches. It's tough, too, featuring a durable steel case and a rubberized wristband that can be interchanged with other colors or sizes depending on your needs. The GPS tracking is minimal but helpful if you sync the watch to an appropriate app on your smartphone. All in all, the original Samsung Galaxy Watch is still a decent pick, especially if you prefer smartwatches that don't have fully digital screens and can intrude on your thoughts so easily. Number 6. Samsung Gear Sport. How about a Samsung fitness watch that's ideal if you're on a budget? In that case, the Samsung Gear Sport might just be the perfect fitness smartwatch for your needs. It's not too pricey compared to the other fitness-focused watches I've explained so far, though it's also not the cheapest Samsung watch overall, that's above. Instead, think of this as a budget-friendly fitness watch that includes lots of excellent features without totally breaking the bank. It's swim-resistant down to 50 m, so it's perfect if your preferred form of exercise is aquatic. It also offers all-day and passive fitness tracking so you can keep an eye on how many calories you burn and how well your current exercise routine is treating you. Even better, the watch comes with personal coaching built in. This can help you stay on top of your fitness routine, maintain better form as you do your exercises, and avoid overstraining yourself. The coach can run for as long as you like, and it's a really fun and useful function to engage throughout the day. Everything is depicted on a minimalist and simplistic digital screen. The only downside is the time-telling aspect of the watch is a little too detail-sparse in my eyes. There aren't any numbers in some setups, for instance. But that's an ultimately minor downside as the focus of this watch is clearly on exercise and coaching. But it's not limited to those types of applications either. The Gear Sport also comes with Samsung Pay so you can make payments right from your wrist. It can also receive calls and texts from your linked phone. Turn the bezel and you'll automatically engage that functionality without having to fumble through a bunch of different buttons or screens on the digital interface. That's a really neat and innovative design I'd like to see elsewhere. Even better, the Gear Sport comes with Samsung Connect. This allows you to control any compatible smart devices and appliances right from your smartwatch, including your phones, appliances like fridges or alarms, door locks, lights, and even more. Talk about versatility. It can even download music so you can enjoy your favorite playlists as you work out, and it'll last for several days on a single charge. A wireless charging dock comes with the purchase, to boot. All in all, there's a ton of value included with this Samsung smartwatch. It's far from an over-specialized fitness accessory only suitable for exercise enthusiasts. It's a great watch overall with some of the best fitness and exercise applications you can find. Number 7. Samsung Gear Fit2 Pro. This effective smartwatch is just as durable as its predecessor and is water-resistant down the 50 m, as well as dust-resistant. But it comes packed with fitness apps that are powered by the Under Armour brand. This translates in practice to typical fitness tracking apps and coaching assistants, but it's nice to know that each of these apps was developed and vetted by experts. For instance, Map My Run allows you to count every mile that you run with ease and accuracy. MyFitnessPal is perfect for helping you track your nutrition and come up with diet plans to give your body the fuel it needs to maximize your workout results. All-day calorie burn and heart rate tracking are also included by default. The watch comes with special notifications or pop-ups to help you adjust your daily lifestyle or activity to better suit your goals. Connecting the watch to your smartphone is pretty easy since it's compatible with both Android and iOS devices. Once connected, the smartwatch will allow you to link music directly to the screen, although it works as a standalone music player as well, in case you forgot your phone and didn't bring it to the gym with you. GPS mapping and text responses to calls and SMS messages are also included. The screen is particularly well suited, in my opinion, for text messages due to its vertical orientation. Plus, the watch comes with a long-lasting battery that should run for several days before needing to recharge. A wireless charging dock is included by default. But there are some downsides here. For instance, many of the above-mentioned apps that provide valuable fitness and exercise data are linked to premium subscriptions. That means you'll need to pay an additional monthly fee on top of the initial cost of the smartwatch if you want to take advantage of that data or their tracking abilities. Still, that may not be enough to put you off picking up one of these sleek, effective devices. It weighs just 0.07 pounds and has a particularly modern and touchy aesthetic that many will really appreciate, especially in relation to the rest of their exercise outfit. Check it out if you want a versatile, capable smartwatch that does it all without being too pricey, at least initially. Number 8. Samsung Gear S3 Classic.
Many of the above Samsung watches are pretty modern in terms of their aesthetic appearance.
But many people prefer smartwatches that come with a more classic look, sometimes only using digital LED screens when necessary and otherwise defaulting to a more traditional watch face. If that's something that sounds appealing to you, the Samsung Gear S3 Classic might be perfect. Let's start with the appearance. The watch is set into a distinctive steel bezel. By rotating the bezel, you'll be able to control the watch, access your apps, and respond to notifications. It's an intuitive design that prevents you from having to press a lot of manual buttons or try to press digital buttons on extremely small screens. It also features an interchangeable wristband that you can customize based on your favorite color, plus a durable watch face that offers military-grade performance. It can resist dust, water, and even drops from significant heights. It does all of this while still looking like a regular watch except when an application alerts you. When this happens, the entire watch face transforms into a digital screen you can use as necessary. What exactly can this smartwatch do? Almost everything that its more digital-looking counterparts can. It runs on a long-life battery that should last for up to 4 days on a single charge, and that can be recharged with a wireless charger. It also comes with built-in health tracking apps to help you monitor your heart rate, investigate your fitness goals and progress, and much more. The watch can receive texts and calls directly from your Bluetooth-connected device. It's integrated with Samsung Pay, so you can use this watch in place of your wallet. A built-in GPS function will track your activity and make it extremely easy to share your location with others. Once you connect the watch to your Android or iOS smartphone, you'll be able to access most of your favorite apps right from the small but customizable watch face. Whenever a notification is received or you want to use the watch in conjunction with your smartphone, the watch face rapidly transforms into a digital screen to let you do what's needed. The phone call functionality is particularly crisp, and call quality is high. The only downside is that you'll need to bring the watch pretty close to your lips to be clear to your conversational partner. But even that flaw isn't enough to downgrade this watch by much. It's a phenomenal example of what smartwatches can offer in terms of aesthetics and practical benefits. Check it out if you want a smartwatch that will look fine with your regular business attire instead of just your gym clothes.
Number 9. Samsung Galaxy Watch 46mm.
For that reason, I thought it would be a good idea to pick out a pair of Samsung watches that would be good choices for typical men and women with classically masculine or feminine tastes.
Let's start with the Samsung Galaxy Watch 46mm, a perfect Samsung smartwatch for men if ever there was one.
For starters, you'll notice the manly aesthetic in the form of a silver face and rubberized band. It's both complex and high-tech yet durable looking, so it'll suit guys that want something that looks like it can withstand a fair amount of punishment before finally breaking down. Furthering this point is the multi-day battery life. Charge the watch once and it should last for a few days before needing to be recharged. The watch face here is extremely stylish and hardly appears digital, even though it is, entirely. You'll be able to benefit from a wide number of smartwatch features like heart rate tracking, Bluetooth connectivity, smartphone syncing, and much more. It's easy to use this watch to set up a daily schedule. Men who are constantly on the go due to busy work schedules will really like this aspect. But the watch can also suggest different things for you to do if you're bored or have some free time in your schedule. It's an especially nice touch for guys who prefer to work out when they don't have something else taking up space on their calendar. The watch is also advanced since you'll be able to connect it to any of your home Internet of Things devices. As with another, earlier Samsung watch I checked out, Samsung Gear Sport, this watch allows you to control all your other smart devices like your TV, air conditioner, alarms, lights, and even your refrigerator. There's a stereotype that dads always want to have total control over everything in the house. With this watch, that dream becomes a reality. While the masculine aesthetic is dark and gray by default, you'll also be able to swap out the watch wristbands for different colors if you choose. The only real downside is that the watch can only be connected via Bluetooth tech, not LTE. So make sure that you have this watch synced to your Apple or Android device if you want to take advantage of its full swath of features. For more masculine-style smartwatches, check out our reviews for the best smartwatches for men. Number 10. Samsung Galaxy Watch 42mm Rose Gold. This last high-quality choice is a perfect Samsung smartwatch for women, and not just because of its rose gold aesthetic. The watch face and the band come in rose gold by default, although you'll be able to choose from different colors just like with the last, masculine Samsung Galaxy Watch. In fact, it's best to think of this watch as a 42mm version suitable for smaller and slimmer wrists and including essentially the same collection of features. You'll be able to use Bluetooth connectivity to sync the smartwatch to your mobile device, plus benefit from lots of passive fitness tracking functions and applications. Check out your sleep cycle quality, your footsteps, and your calories, all from the high-tech digital screen. This screen is a little smaller than the last Samsung Galaxy Watch, but that's a small price to pay considering how well this watch goes with a lot of feminine accessories or styles. You'll also be able to benefit from Samsung Pay, which streamlines your transactions without you having to take your credit card or cash from your purse. This watch also benefits from the same durability as its masculine counterpart, featuring waterproofing down to 50 and an excellent steel watch face. The same downsides apply as well. This watch is only connectable via Bluetooth technology, so you can't rely on LTE connections for any of its major applications. However, there's a lot to like here, in the plethora of female-focused fitness applications, such as apps that can track your menstrual cycle, mean that it's totally possible to fine-tune or customize this watch to be even more ideal for feminine users than it is by default. Definitely consider checking it out if you're a woman who likes the look and features of the 46mm Samsung Galaxy Watch above, but wants something that's more suitable for a slimmer wrist size and that comes with a more feminine aesthetic out of the box. Speaking of feminine aesthetics, if that's your, or someone in your life, thing, then you might like our 10 best smartwatches for women.